Hello, and welcome to our podcast.
Hello, and welcome to our podcast.
As you may know, this is GamingWithHosay podcast.
Where only the finest of podcasts are done by Hookasai. Gesture to hookah. There was a scream, wasn't there?
Yes. I was looking around.
Oh. I try to avoid my problems, as you can see. Big smiles.
But as you may notice, it is the holiday season. So let's do what most people do around this time and ignore real problems with holiday cheer.
La 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 la. Is that a song?
Yes.
La 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 la. Oh, yeah.
From
What's up, y'all? Episode 3 of Hookaside Podcast is live and now. Not live, but we're doing it live with people screaming in the background.
And from all of us here at GamingWithHosay podcast, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
But yeah, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, enough with that formal shit. Welcome back. Thank you for all the love and support we got on the last podcast. We like doing this for you guys. We just come up here and talk our shit. Today we're going to bring you with something especially delicious. Let's talk about your favorite holiday.
What's my favorite holiday?
It doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas.
Hello. 2 tickets, please. For what movie?
Yeah, no. It doesn't have to be exactly Christmas. Okay, fine. Fuck you. If it's Christmas, then what is your favorite holiday snack?
Again.
Totally not something I expected him to say.
No.
That's a full-ass meal. No. What's your favorite holiday snack? Or favorite...
No.
Let's change it to favorite thing to do during the holidays.
How are you going to ask me these questions when you haven't answered them back? What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday?
Yes.
Christmas.
Okay, well, you're not going to ask me these... It's not an interview. It's not an interview.
Well, I'm asking you questions, but... Whatever. What's your favorite thing to do during the holidays?
Favorite thing to do during the holidays?
I'm not being suspicious. I'm just putting on my hood. Yes.
Well, little side note for everybody. It is 44 degrees right now, and we are outside.
We are outside doing this for you guys because, 1, we like doing it, and 2, we don't have anywhere else to do it, so we're doing it outside.
Yes. Also,
Do you want to already?
give it to me.
We also apologize for the last podcast. We were hitting the mic a lot. You guys probably heard that. It was loud in your ear. We're not going to hit the mic again. And if we do, Sebas gets punched 3 times for each one.
No.
Yes.
Okay, going back.
Favorite thing to do during the holidays?
I still haven't even talked.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, I'm wearing this for the Christmas season, but it is also 44 degrees out. So yes, I'm trying to keep warm. Okay, back. Snap back to reality.
Oop, there goes gravity.
Favorite thing to do during the holidays? Not go to work.
We still work during the holidays.
Oh, not this year.
You don't?
Christmas is on Sunday.
Oh.
And
Christmas is on a Sunday.
And per my union contract, since Sundays are my usual day off, they roll over to my next scheduled work day, which are Tuesday. So I get Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off.
It's lit. I only get Monday off.
So what I like to do during my paid holiday off, chill at my jammies, watch Christmas movies, and drink hot cocoa.
I like to get fucked up. Those are three pretty good things. I think generally a lot of people like to do that. I pretty much like to do the same thing, except one thing for me, I don't really like Christmas movies. Dang, come at me in the comments. It's all good. I can take it.
So, you don't like Christmas movies?
No.
Like any?
Maybe The Grinch.
Like, which one? There's 3.
3 what?
Grinch movies. There's the original animated, there's the Jim Carrey, and there's this new one with the fucking Tyler Creator soundtrack.
Who the fuck even knows about those shits? It's all about the Jim Carrey one, and that's it. I don't even know what to say to you. That's like saying, oh, I like hamburgers. Well, which one? Like, what? If I say a hamburger, you choose a hamburger. Like, oh, I like a hamburger. Wait, no, that's not a good example.
It's not.
It's a horrible example, actually. It's like saying,
well,
panicking.
It's not that bad of an example. It's like, oh, I like hamburgers.
You still hit it. You try to avoid it, and you still did it.
It's like saying, I like hamburgers. And you say, which hamburger? You got many different hamburgers. You got a double quarter pounder from McDonald's. You got a Whopper from Burger King. You got a Jumbo Yak.
If you like Burger King more than... If Burger King's not on bottom tier, I don't like you. I'm just saying that right now. Burger King is not a top tier fast food restaurant. Would you agree with me?
Yes, I would. I would, in fact. Because, yeah.
What would you say is bottom tier?
Bottom tier? I'd say mid tier.
What's worse than Burger King? I find Burger King to be pretty bad. I don't enjoy it.
Well, that's because they add a lot of shit to their burgers. Like ketchup, mayo, like all that jazz. And you just don't like any of that. Yes, I am exposing you. You don't like any condiments on your burger. He eats it plain. Plain burger. His burger is bun, patty, bun. That's it.
There's cheese on it. With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese.
His burgers are bun, cheese, patty, fucking bun. That's it. That's all he likes. So if he's rating burgers, he's rating their fucking patties. That's all he's doing.
I'm rating the meat.
That is on his exclusive Snapchat. Link will be in the bottom.
There's no link. There is a link. I'll make that a link. Yes, I don't like... I'm a very picky eater. I don't care if I'm 23. I don't care if that makes me seem like a child. I'm a picky eater. I don't like a lot of things. Tell them the one thing that I hate the most.
Children.
Dear God, no. I don't like ketchup the most. Children.
He just doesn't like kids.
No. It's not. No, I like children.
FBI, open up!
What?
You're making me seem bad.
You're the one putting yourself in this corner.
You back me up. I don't dislike children.
I don't back him up in his opinions.
I don't like ketchup. It's the one thing I hate. I hate ketchup the most. With passion. I don't like being around ketchup. I don't like being next to someone eating ketchup. I don't like it. And that's fine. Because I'm perfect the way I am.
You're really not.
Yeah, I know.
He's got many problems. That's why I've never asked what's wrong with you. Because we all know that's a loaded question.
That is a loaded question. You should never ask him either. Underneath that Santa hat, luggage. What's another word for luggage?
Baggage.
Baggage. Because you look for your luggage in baggage claim.
You want to know what else is under this hat? Regrets.
Let me tell you about the time.
Okay. Back to the original topic.
Okay, what's worse than Burger King?
Well, let me think. First of all, this In-N-Out. Just kidding. You really thought I was going to say In-N-Out.
You did say In-N-Out.
You really thought I meant to say In-N-Out. Yeah. Bamboozled. Speckeldorfed.
If you guys understand that, hit the like button. We're not going to tell you where it's from. We've been Speckeldorfed. There you go. There's a little bit more context.
A worse burger than Burger King.
No, I never said burger. Fast food than Burger King.
Oh, just fast food in general?
Yeah.
Huh.
By the way, our diets are going great. Talking about fast food, great. I want to hurt myself every day. No, I don't. I'm joking.
So wait, if we're going fast food in general, just not burgers, because we were talking about burgers.
No, I was talking about. But then I said, what's a worse fast food than Burger King? We were talking about burgers, but not just burgers.
The original topic was fucking holiday shit.
I know, but now we went to burgers. What? Now we went to fast food.
Worse fast food than Burger King? Del Taco, hands down.
Ooh, that's a loaded. That's a no. Not
it
a loaded.
Really shouldn't be. It's not controversial.
That's a hot take.
It's really not. If you like Del Taco, please stop.
Taco Bell over Del Taco any day.
Yes, but Del Taco in general, like, come on, dude, get some real fucking Mexican food.
I've never had Del Taco personally, so I wouldn't know. But I still agree. Well, Del Taco I've never had, but Burger King is just on the bottom tier. Yeah, top tier.
Okay. Top tiers definitely got to be... I got to go with classic McDonald's.
McDonald's is top tier.
People will say, oh, you like McDonald's? Whatever, dog. It's a go-to classic.
Go-to classic. You get it when you're out and you're like, oh, what the hell, I'm hungry. What should we eat? McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Damn, I'm in the mood for something, but I'm not too hungry. McDonald's. Where else do you get it? Oh, I'm hungry. McDonald's. Hell yeah. That shit's just banger. Just all around. Banger.
Ah, shit. I'm drunk, but I got to sober up real quick. What do you get?
McDonald's.
Yep.
That's it.
It's nothing. It's a go-to classic.
It is a go-to.
You
classic.
have options there.
There was one time we had McDonald's 3 times in one day.
McDonald's breakfast? Unmatched.
Oh, unmatched. That's hands down. Nobody beats McDonald's breakfast.
Unmatched.
We're talking about fast food here, okay? People will say Chick-fil-A. People will say other things. No.
And this is what I'm going to say. We're not saying everything else is not good. We're just saying it's unmatched.
It is unmatched. Yes. Oh, God.
Well, but back to the original topic at hand. The Grinch movies. It is a valid argument to say, oh, it's like a hamburger, because you can say, oh, which hamburger do you like? Because there's different type of iconic burgers. Oh, it's like an In-N-Out burger, you know? I like In-N-Out burgers. I don't like, Carl's Jr. burgers. That's, So it's a valid argument. It's a valid...
I was just saying, like, the Grinch, like you say the Grinch, nobody thinks of the animated movie. Nobody thinks
Some
of...
people do.
Nobody, I guess, like, the newer generation, like the little kids, maybe the Tyler Creator version.
Or you got boomers, who are like, yep, the original is the best.
I still think boomers think of the Jim Carrey one though.
You obviously don't know who boomers are.
Like our grandparents, right?
Yes, like the older folk.
Yeah.
I don't think grandma's gonna be like, yeah.
Okay, first of all, our grandma's not gonna say anything like that. She'll probably say like, "Oh, I don't watch movies."
Okay, I don't think. Yeah, no. Grandmas are not gonna think of the Jim Carrey version.
I guess. Well, I don't know, but yeah, I don't watch Christmas movies. I don't watch very many movies.
You don't like Home Alone?
Damn, that is a classic movie, and I forgot that was a Christmas movie. I do like all of them too.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Yes.
After that, it was garbage.
Yeah. Which one's Home Alone 3?
The kid who got chicken pox.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That is controversial, apparently. I didn't know that. I grew up with that one, and I like it. But apparently a lot of people don't like any of the Home Alone movies after
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Wow. No, I like number 3. Number 4 was iffy, but it was like still watchable. You know, it's still a Home Alone movie.
Well, they still made Home Alone movies after, and I don't enjoy them at all.
I mean, I do like Home Alone. I do. Home Alone is just such a classic. It's something that you watch like just when you're like chilling, and but I only watch Home Alone when it's like really close to Christmas. Like I'll watch it like day before Christmas Eve or something if I'm not doing anything, you know.
Or if it's on the television.
Or if it's on the telly, yeah.
But
is it telly, television, or telephone?
On the telly, I think it's the television.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's just context. Let me
on
see.
my mobile.
Let me see. What else is there?
Let me see. Yeah. Let me see.
I didn't really like it, but the Polar Express is also one.
I'm lying to you. I've seen it. Saw it one time, maybe such a long time ago.
Same here.
Yeah, I don't really remember it.
Elf.
Elf. Oh, that is a good one. I do like Elf. Will Ferrell's always freaking bangers.
There's the Santa Claus with Tim Allen with
Tim
Buzz
Allen.
Lightyear.
Yeah. That one, I don't really remember it. I think I saw it maybe once, and that was it.
They just came out with a new show on Disney Plus with him. It's a continuation of the saga, if you want to say.
It's with Tim Allen, though?
Tim Allen.
Wow.
I've started watching it. If I'm being completely honest, I've seen the first one, the second one a handful of times, the third one like once. And I watched this show, and it's not bad.
There's 3 Santa Claus movies?
Yeah.
Jeez. I've only heard of the first one. It's the Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
There's a lot of Christmas movies. Speaking of Christmas movies, last week I actually went to the movies again, believe it or not. If you didn't watch the first episode, I am a movie guy. I enjoy watching cinema. So yeah, I went to the movies and I actually watched that new movie. It's called Violent Night with David Arbor. For those of
Stranger Things.
For those of you who don't know, David Arbor plays Hopper in Stranger Things. He also played the new the new rebooted Hellboy. He plays Santa Claus in this new movie. And for a brief semi-spoiler alert, I gave this movie an 8 out of 10. Because it's a mixture of, it's a mixture of John Wick and any Christmas movie. It's just Christmas.
John Wick, like the guy from Fortnite?
He hurts my soul. It's a Christmassy John Wick. That's all I'll say.
Christmassy John Wick. I like that. I probably will never watch it, but I like that.
If you can handle gore and violence, I'd recommend it.
Interesting.
It's like Die Hard apparently, because Die Hard's apparently a Christmas movie.
Never seen Die Hard.
That's disappointing.
I'm very disappointed. This whole podcast is going to be full of disappointments from Jose. Take that as my Christmas gift to you guys.
Just like the holiday season, full of disappointment.
From Jose.
Well, sure. But we ignore it with holiday cheer.
I have none. I'm dead inside.
But yeah.
Comment down below what you guys do for the Christmas season. I would love to know what you guys do. You guys take a trip? You guys just stay and do nothing? What do you guys do?
And if you see me fidgeting with my hands, it's because it's freezing out.
It is very cold outside, like we said before.
Weather update. It's still 44 degrees.
Great.
Thought it was colder.
Yeah, it does feel like it's getting colder. Probably just because we're sitting outside.
That, and I think a light breeze is coming in.
Maybe.
But yeah. So. Itchy.
So how about them Cowboys?
They're doing surprisingly well.
And I hate it.
They're doing better than both of our teams.
And I hate it.
We are football watchers. My favorite NFL team is the Green Bay Packers.
And mine is the New Orleans Saints.
Both of which were doing surprisingly well throughout the past decade. But this season, both teams have tanked.
Drew Brees, we miss you. Sean Payton, we miss you. They're not dead. They just left. So.
And Aaron Rodgers needs to get off the goddamn Perkies.
Aaron Rodgers is the Green Bay quarterback. So, just in case they didn't know. Drew Brees is the ex-Saints quarterback. Sean Payton is the ex-New Orleans head coach.
Yes. But, yeah, and the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys, are doing surprisingly well this year. The whole entire NFC East is doing surprisingly well this year.
Yeah, the Eagles, I think they've only lost one game, right? Or did they lose two?
Something like that.
No, they lost one. I think they only lost to the Commanders.
If I'm being completely honest, this has got to be one of the least watched seasons by me in a very long time because the Green Bay Packers have tanked so bad. So I just kind of gave up hope and I just check in every now and then.
Yeah, I kind of just check scores too, just to see what's up, and I get like updates from ESPN. But yeah,
This season, if I'm home on a Sunday, I will put on a game, see what's going on. But I kind of just have it on in the background, and I'll do other things such as play video games.
you miss playing football?
A little.
You only miss it a little?
Yes.
Whoa, I miss it so much. I
Uh,
have the urge to play again.
for those of you who don't know, I played football for 8 seasons, 8 years. You played football for
5.
5 years.
If you don't count flag, only tackle, yeah, 5. You count flag, I played for 6.
Okay, if you count flag, I played for 8. If you don't, play for 7.
Oh, yeah. Football is my favorite sport to play. I love it. I like hitting people. I was about to say I like hurting people, but I don't like hurting people. But it's just a rush. You know, it's the sport. You get to hit people. You get to have fun. You get to work as a team. I love it.
You enjoy football more than mixed martial arts?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, fighting's cool. But I do enjoy football. Just pads, helmet, the sport in general. I just find more interest in that, then I do love fighting though. Fighting is very fun.
I will say I enjoy playing football, and I enjoy watching football. But the sport I enjoyed playing the most was rugby. That is all the hitting that you get from football, and none of the safety.
Yeah. Rugby is an intense sport, and I freaking respect anyone who plays that, especially competitively, not just like practice or anything. Competitive, just that's crazy. Full grown people just running into each other, just and then taking them down to the ground, and then just getting back up and doing it again, nonstop for I don't even know how long the quarter, or not the quarters, the halves are. I don't even know if they have quarters or halves or what.
It's halves.
They're halves.
But, yeah. I played for half a season. And if you don't know, I'm 6'2", and at the time, I was 255 pounds. And I still got thrown in the air and flipped. That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
And yet it still happened. So that's just a taste of how intense the sport gets.
Yeah. It seems like fun though. I mean, if I knew more about it and like kind of had like I guess more knowledge of it when I was younger, I would have definitely played it. But I didn't really have much knowledge, and I only started playing football since I was in 8th grade. I started like watching and dabbling in it since like 5th grade, but 8th grade is when I joined a team, started playing, and fell in love with it. I didn't really want to do anything else. So, yeah, I mean, but
Rugby's also not as accessible here in the United States.
yeah,
It's not as known. It's not as played.
Popular.
It's not played as much.
yeah, it's not as popular.
I didn't play until college.
Yeah, but it's cool. The sport that we do play a lot. Well, we used to play a lot. Now we don't because we have less time. It's golf. Golf is one of the most fun sports that I never, ever, ever thought I would get into.
Same here. In high school, I actually used to say, "Oh, golf isn't a sport." You know, it's like it's not that hard. You're just whacking the ball. You know, because all I had played was mini golf. You know, and
It's just putting.
it takes a lot more concentration, coordination, and determination to play than I thought.
If you think you can get out onto the course and just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna play golf and I'm gonna freaking be good at it," you are horribly wrong and mistaken. For sure, for sure. If you go to the driving range and you think like, "Oh, I'm top shit because I can hit this ball 300 something yards," the driving range is a hell of a lot different than the course.
Very much true. Very much true.
The driving range, I would take him. I'd be like, "Yo, let's go," and he'd whack the ball farther than me. And he'd be like, "Come on, I can do this." Took him out to the course the first time. He wanted to stop halfway through because it was so frustrating.
It is. And also, if you think you can just walk onto a driving range or a course and just line up and just whack the ball and it's going to go where you want it to go, you are very mistaken.
That's why I love it so much, because it's so frustrating. That is a game that I haven't, that during, like, while playing it, you want to stop playing and you get that one good shot and you're like, never mind, I'm good.
All hope is returned.
Yep.
And then the next the next try, all hope leaves.
Remember when there was this one time where we went to go play golf with our friend Andrew, and there was this so typically you play with 4 people. It's 4 people in your round, and it was me, Sebas, and our friend Andrew, and we got paired with this random person I think his name was like Greg or Steve or something. I forgot.
Two completely different names, but okay.
Yeah. But he was just a very nice guy, an older gentleman, and he was all right. He wasn't the best at golf. He was like us. So we can hang. We're not pros or anything, but we can hang. With playing around, like we keep consistent tempo, and we can go and we'll shoot horribly, but we'll still keep the game going, you know. So and that's how the guy was. But Sebas is a bit newer than me and Andrew, so and Sebas is a bigger dude. Sebas is, even if he's not hitting it hard, he's hitting it hard. You know, like he's not trying to, but it's gonna go. And if you hold that club wrong, instead of it going straight, it will go that way.
Or to the right.
Or to the right. Wherever you think it's gonna go, it probably will, other than straight. That being said, we were on the course, and Sebas wasn't having the greatest round. We were just going along making fun of Sebas, as we always do. We make fun of everybody. If they hit a bad shot, they're like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
And me not hitting any good shots, I'm usually the person they make fun of.
So we were going, and Sebas' ball was right there, smack dead in the center of the fairway, which is just the regular grass. It's like the regular line of grass that...
It's trimmed. It's groomed.
It's the place you want to hit. This is the fairway is the place you want to hit the ball on, which will lead you to the hole. Now, there's possibilities of you hitting it outside the fairway, and it's still in play. You're not on the course that you're supposed to be on, if you understand. Sebas was on the course. Sebas was on there, and the guy saw how Sebastian was hitting it, and he was like, "Whoa!" He was in his golf cart. He was in front. So say I'm right here. Just imagine. I'm right here, and Sebas is behind me, or I'm facing. It's kind of hard to describe. Okay, so I'm right here in the golf court. You guys are where the hole is, and back there is where Sebastian was, and I'm right here where the guy is. So Sebastian was hitting it kind of towards me this way. You get me? So I'm in the golf cart, or I'm not, but the guy is, but I'm the guy. And he says, whoops, I better back up. Let me get out of his way. And Sebas just said, well, everybody look out. Not even noticing where everybody is. Me and Andrew are already behind Sebas. This guy hits the reverse. And as this guy is backing up, Sebas says, 4, and he hits it. If this guy had not backed up, the ball just went, and that ball goes flying super fast. And golf balls are not soft at all. At all. And my life flashed before my eyes because Sebas almost killed an old man on the golf course. It was horribly suspenseful and horribly close.
Proper golf etiquette is you scream 4 for people to, like it's kind of like a heads up. This ball might be coming at you.
Yeah, it's FORE. It's not FUOR. What FOUR?
Yes. So I did my job. I gave everyone a fair heads up.
Which is fair and which is true. But at the same time...
I almost caught a body. I was almost able to relate to many rap songs.
Yes. That was one of the scariest moments of my life. And it wasn't even my life at danger. In danger. At danger. Whatever.
Yeah. So that's me at golf.
Golf is very fun, though.
If you can have a somewhat okay game, yes, it's fun. If you're like me and you have a pretty terrible game almost every time, not so fun.
If anybody's ever wanting to get into golf or ever wanting to try it, grab a buddy that has some golf clubs, or there's even some courses that let you rent out some. And just go to the driving range, go to a freaking, what is that place called? What's that place called? Top Golf. Go to Top Golf, hit a whole bucket of balls. Just see how you like it. It's honestly worth it.
That's just advice kind of with anything. If you want to try something, just go ahead and try it.
Hell yeah.
Just try something new. I never thought I'd get into golf. Then he got into golf because our friend Andrew got him into golf. And he would go with our friends Andrew and Michael.
Yeah.
They'd go play golf. And then he said, hey, you want to go to the driving range with me? And I was like, golf doesn't really seem like my thing. But you know what? I'll try it anyway. Tried it. Kind of liked it. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. And I bought myself a whole set of clubs.
Yep. He said fuck it and just went all the way.
It was a beginner set, so it wasn't like outrageously expensive. Like golf, side note, golf is a very expensive sport.
Yes.
So, because you have to pay for clubs, you have to pay for tee times, you have to pay for a golf court.
You even have to pay to go to the driving range, which is like about $18 to $20 depending on how many balls you want to hit.
So mainly everything that has to do with the sport of golf, you have to pay for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought a beginner set, and I just said, you know what, I'll try. And I continuously tried it. I tried to get better, and I'm still trying to get better.
Yeah.
Right now, with everything going on, I haven't really been able to go out to the golf course or driving range, but I'd like to get back as soon as possible.
Did you just give this to me?
Like maybe 5 minutes ago.
Not bad.
Just whenever you're done with it.
Oh. Yeah. We got into golf when we lived in our apartment. Little backstory, or not backstory, just me and Sebastian lived in an apartment by ourselves for a little over a year. And it was honestly one of the greatest things ever.
It was. It was an experience, and.
But this is like on the topic of like, you want to try something, just go for it. You know, like just go for it, do it, and not suffer the consequences, but just like.
With every decision you make, there are consequences.
Exactly, good or bad. We did it for a year, and that's kind of all that we could do. Because with everything going on, with just all the bills that we had to pay, with the apartment, with like rent and Wi-Fi and home bills and all that stuff and all that good jazz, it gets tough. It gets tough after a while, but I mean, we did it, and we were still surviving. We were still good. We were good throughout the whole time that we were there. Just after that little year and a half, we were just like, you know what? Let's backtrack a little bit, because
take a step back,
because we need to save up for something bigger. Get better jobs.
Kind of just regain our footing in life.
Yeah, because we were just very stagnant throughout that whole time. There was no progress. And if anything, we were going a little bit negative.
So it was yes and no. We were, with our jobs, we were unable to save any money. We were just kind of just living paycheck to paycheck, just trying to make it to the next paycheck, just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Which is not what you want. It's not ideal.
Yeah.
It's not. You want to be able to thrive. Even if it's a little bit, you want to be able to thrive.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stuck in the same place.
Yeah. So that being said and all that, go for it. Always try something new, but also do it responsibly as well. Because we did it. I believe we did it the right way. We did it for a good amount of time. But just things got in the way. Just things came up. Everything. Life happens, you know. But we still did it. And it was one of the greatest things, I believe, that we did. Luckily, we were just like, hey, backtrack. Our father was able to take us in. Mom would have taken us in too. But we just decided, you know what, new venue, new location, new everything. Let's just try something new, you know? And we did it.
I was talking with my stepmom earlier today, and I was talking about how at the apartment, I quit my job at a coffee shop to pursue becoming an EMT, getting an EMT license, so that I could become a firefighter. That was something I wanted to do, but it wasn't my life's passion. At the time, I thought it was, but so what I decided was I said, you know what? If I want to do it, I just have to take that first step. So I quit my job and I tried becoming a licensed EMT.
Yeah, and
What ultimately ended up happening was I failed the course. I did. I didn't fully prepare myself for the course, and I ended up failing. And because of that,
I'm gonna fix it.
because of that, I had to find another job. And it kind of caused me to backtrack a little bit. I took a lesser paying job, and it led us here, and I found a better job, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I am now in a place where I want to say maybe unlimited growth opportunity, and it's something in the field that I truly do feel I have a passion for. So, yes, it was a poor decision to make, but the consequences of it ended up being great.
Exactly. There's just no regrets, not even one letter.
You never know where life is going to take you.
Never know. And that's just that's it. We did it. And it was the best experience, and we learned a lot from it, you know. I think just prepare yourself for whatever you want to do, whether it's quitting your job to try something new, or moving out of your parents' house, or just everything is scary at first because it's something new and something different, and you're like, everybody always thinks of the what ifs and can I do it, and oh, what if this happens, and what if that happens, and what's gonna never think of what's gonna go right. They always think of what's gonna go wrong, and I think that's the worst way to think about it. I think not the correct way, but the best way to kind of think about it is, I'm gonna do this, and wherever I end up, that's what's gonna happen. You know, like, because I'm making this decision because I really want it, and if it's the wrong decision, quote unquote wrong, oh well. You know.
Building off of that, I don't think in this life there are any right or wrong decisions with what you do with your life. You choose what you want to do with this life because it's yours. Nobody can tell you what you can and can't do. You do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
All I say is just think about it. Think about the things that can go wrong and think about the things that can go right.
Yeah.
You can't really predict what's going to happen. You can make inferences, and based on situations, the probability of those happening can be, they can happen or they can't. Just, you never know. And that's why I think what I want to say is, do what you want. Just think about what you're going to do, and just know that there are consequences to every action you do. Like my father always says, everything has consequences.
Yeah. Everything has consequences, and unless you're like a youngin that doesn't really know right from wrong, or just someone who's not that knowledgeable of knowing right from wrong, I don't know who, you know what's right and what's wrong. I think, well, at least just in your own sense, in your own world. Oh,
you know what's right and wrong for yourself.
Exactly. Can I do this? Can I not do this? You have to be realistic with every decision that you make as well. Because, yeah, there's some decisions where I'm just like, nah, this is going to work out. No worries. Like, no problem. And I kind of did the opposite. Instead of thinking of everything that's going to go wrong, I thought of everything that's going to go right. And kind of the opposite happened. Everything went wrong. Everything that I didn't think about what could happen happened, you know? Just,
it's like,
our point about this is that the point bringing all of this up is, what the fuck?
It's on fire.
Our point bringing all this up is, a lot of people are held back by negative thoughts, and a lot of people are held back by the what ifs. But you can't let that hold you back, because then what are you going to do when nobody's there to tell you what if, you know?
It's all about mindset and perspective.
Or not even anybody to tell you what if. Just what if... what if... When there aren't any more what ifs... I don't even know where I'm going with this.
It's all about mindset and perspective. It's the number one person who's going to hold you back is yourself.
Yes.
Because, people will tell you, oh, don't do that, or do this instead, or do that, or don't do this. But the number one person who's going to make the decision, or the only person who's going to make the decision, is you.
Yeah. You could have 20,000 people telling you, don't do this, don't do this. But ultimately, if you want to do it, you're going to do it.
It's like being a YouTuber. Some people quit their 9-to-5s, or they quit their 9-to-5s to pursue YouTube full time. And a lot of people tell them, don't do that. It's dangerous, it's risky, it's probably not gonna work out for you. But if it's what you want to do it. Just think about the consequences.
Yes. Think about it. We're not telling you, oh, go just fucking quit your job. Oh, just go do everything wrong. No. But if you want to do it and you have a plan and you feel that you can fulfill your plan without kind of interfering with your own life and others, then yes, go for it.
Because at the end of the day,
it's your life.
It's your life. And never take life too seriously, because nobody makes it out alive. It's just, what do you want to leave behind?
Or what do you want to remember when you're old?
Because, there's some people who take the safe route and, they stick to a 9-to-5 that they don't, enjoy. And, they have money. They live comfortably. But at the end of the day, there's I never did anything I really wanted to do. And in my opinion, that's not a life worth living. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I want to be able to remember, I remember my first apartment with my brother. We used to turn up all the time. We used to have fun. We did so many fun things. And even now, maybe almost a year of not living there, I don't remember most of the bad parts. I just remember the good parts.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I agree with that 100%.
There were a lot of struggles we both went through. And there were things that...
I think the good outweighed the bad more than anything.
There are still consequences that I'm living with till this day. Because of choices I made during that time. But I'm still willing to live with those.
That's with anything, though. Just there's a lot of consequences that you're going to live with that you make, with decisions that you make from way back when, and you'll still live with them. But it's up to you whether get over it and don't let them weigh you down, or just find a way to cope with it. Just everybody needs good mental health. Everybody needs to be good with themselves before they can be good with others.
And I just want to add that we're not saying that there won't be obstacles in your way. There won't be, and we're not saying that certain people aren't faced with harder, obstacles.
Yeah.
Because everyone's dealt a different hand in life. But it's just up to you. It's just up to you on what you want to face and what you want to try to overcome.
Yeah. Well, yes, but you never know what you're going to face. But it's up to you how you handle those situations. Exactly. You never know what you're going to face, but it's up to you how you handle it. You can give up, or you can conquer it, but there's going to be always another obstacle in your way. Yeah. And we're just saying all of this just because we did it. It was two I guess, grown boys. I was, 21, 22 at the time. He was only 20 years old, 19. And we moved out and we got our own apartment for a year, And it's LA. It's a little pricier. It's a little harder to live out here. But we still did it, So just with us saying all of this is that if you want something and you feel like you can do it, but just you yourself are holding yourself back, just we encourage you to, hey, you know what? If you feel it's the right decision for you, take that leap.
Take that leap of faith.
Yeah,
and just try it. Just try it. If you fail, you fail.
Have confidence in yourself, and if you don't do it, nobody's gonna. You're gonna have that support, if not from anybody close to you, from us. Saying, you know what? You tried it. Sorry, I'm burping. You know what? You tried it. Maybe you failed, but you can get back up and you can try something else.
It's all just about trying. If you can just look back at it and say, hey, I tried, I like to say I'd like to go through this life regretting the things I did do rather than regretting the things I didn't do.
And I back that 100%. You need to try things. You need to do things because you never know if they're going to work out until you try them. One thing that I like to say that most people don't understand, I don't even know if it makes sense, but you never know until you know.
One thing I like to say that most people don't understand, but I understand, is
did the motherfucker just say Big Macs? Did you just go blah?
No.
All in all, you have wants and you have dreams and you're holding yourself back. We're telling you right now, if you're not going to mess yourself up in a big way, try it. Just go for it.
Well, there's no real way of knowing you're going to mess yourself up in a big way.
Okay, if you feel that you can do it, but you're just holding yourself back, then do it. Is that a better way of saying it?
Yeah. If you feel that you can try to take that first step, go ahead. Try it.
All I'm saying is be responsible about it, too.
Everything has consequences.
Everything. And with that being said, happy holidays, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. We love all of you guys watching. We love doing this. Just us two talking to you guys. Usually a podcast is us talking to each other, but we kind of have it in the sense of we're talking to you guys, not giving you guys advice, but more so giving our perspective on things. So, yeah.
Yeah, and with that being said, from all of us here at Hookah Side Podcast, we wish you happy holidays.
Two people.
All of us here at Hookah Side Podcast, we say happy holidays and enjoy this holiday season, or not. Maybe you don't celebrate any of the holidays. Just enjoy life.
Enjoy. Be happy. If no one makes you happy, hopefully we make you happy.
Need anyone to talk to? Comment down below. We'll be happy
to respond.
And with that being said, deuces.
Peace out, y'all.